Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, everybody, I'm Mark Baxter from Lesson.com. I received an email the other day asking for a video on live mic technique. Since it ties in so nicely to the video I just did about the dB meter and creating control, I thought I'd put this together next for you guys. First thing to remember, there's only a very few tips that I have for you for live mic technique. The first thing to remember is that if you're going into a club that has a sound man that's got a PA already there, the most important thing you can do for your night is to bring this. When you go into the club, right at sound check, make sure you find out who the sound man is, introduce yourself, be nice, and give them a tip right up front. And just say, listen, I know you're going to take good care of me. I can't tell you how far that will go to make your night better. That's step number one. You'll make yourself an instant friend. Doesn't have to be a lot of money, but just the appreciation will go far. And the next thing to remember is that when you're gigging, sound checks can be intimidating sometimes if there's a lot of bands or you're not used to the process. And too often I see singers go up to a microphone when it's their time to check and just go, 2, 2, 2. Okay, it's good. Instead, what you want to do is make sure, number one, that the band plays as loud as you know they're going to play. So all too often, bands will be just probably laid back. It's in the afternoon, and there's not much inspiration. And so, therefore, they're not going to play as hard. The drummer won't hit as hard. The guitar player won't turn up as loud. Make sure, force them to play their instruments loud, like they're gonna. As soon as there's an audience in front of them, you know everybody gets inspired. Drummer starts pounding, guitar player turns up. They all claim they don't, but we know better. So the point is, you need the band to check as loud as they're going to play so the sound guy can set real levels. Next thing is that you have to sing as loud as you're going to. So it's simply, instead of just tapping on the mic and saying 1, 2, you got to tell the guy or the chick running the sound that this is going to be my loudest level, and then give them your loudest level. Hey, yeah, yeah! Just sing right into the thing. I want you to be, and you can tell this is the normal microphone I have here. It's a Shure SM57, very typical mic. These things are workhorses. So this right here, the sort of distance I am right now, I'll give you a side view that I am, is perfect for these mics, and I don't want you to pull the mic back when you start singing louder. I want you to stay right on it and yell into the thing. When you think about it, let me put this here. Actually, I'm going to take it with me. When you think about it, when you mic up an instrument, like a drum here, I got a drum kit here. When this drum kit, if you can see, the same microphone is on this tom right here. Now, when the drummer is going to play, it will be the same microphone distance, whether he's hitting it really soft or if he's hitting it really loud. So when singers pull away the microphone when they sing, hey, there's what's called a proximity effect. And the proximity effect is important for a gig because it means you're disappearing in the mix. All too often when I hear singers in club bands, you hear jungle type drums, you hear really loud guitars, a bass is wafting, and you see somebody working their butt off up on stage, but you don't hear much. Usually that's because the small stage, there's a really loud stage volume on there, but it's also because the singer is pulling away on all the notes that he or she doubts. And I don't know, as they're pulling away, you don't hear the high note, and the high note is supposed to be the peak. It's supposed to be the loudest point. So keep your face in the mic. That's just so important that you keep the same distance from the mic. As I said in the last video when I was working with a dB meter, all the dynamics are supposed to be there, just like a drummer hitting soft and hard, like a guitar player playing soft. Well, I guess they never play soft. Like a guitar player just playing loud. The point here is that the dynamics, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, or louder, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, yeah. If the part is loud, it should be loud, and you should be right in the microphone. If there's a stand on there, if you're playing guitar and singing, You want to make sure that there's either a gooseneck or a boom, something so that if you're going to look down at the neck, the microphone stays right there. So often, again, when somebody's singing a harmony part, I see, hey, ooh, as they're coming in and out. So it's impossible for somebody to mix that properly. Stay on the microphone, tip the guy, stay on the microphone, and internally control your dynamics. If it's supposed to be a soft part, then sing soft directly into the microphone. If it's going to be a loud part, sing loud directly into the microphone. If that's an issue for you, that's where training comes in. Can't you see the